I'm the Detective Hound, a dog dressed as an investigator. Welcome to True Crime Hound, the channel where we follow unsolved crimes, dark mysteries, and stories still waiting for the truth. Get ready, the investigation starts now. Prepare to delve into one of history's most chilling unsolved mysteries. The Zodiac Killer terrorized California, leaving a trail of cryptic ciphers and taunting letters. This script offers a deep dive into his reign of terror, perfect for your next compelling true crime video. The nightmare began on December 20, 1968 in Vallejo, California. David Faraday, 17, and Betty Lou Jensen, 16, were on their first date. They were shot and killed near their parked car on Lake Herman Road. This brutal double murder marked the Zodiac's terrifying debut. 6 months later, on July 4, 1969, another attack occurred. Darlene Ferrin, 22, and Mike Mageau, 19, were shot at Blue Rock Springs Park. Ferrin died, but Mageau miraculously survived, providing the first description of the assailant. The killer's pattern of targeting young couples in secluded areas was emerging. Just weeks after the Blue Rock Springs attack, the killer began his chilling correspondence. He sent letters to 3 Bay Area newspapers, claiming responsibility for the murders. These letters included a complex cipher, demanding publication or more killings would follow. The first cipher, known as the 408 symbol cipher, was quickly cracked by a schoolteacher and his wife. It revealed the killer's motive. He was collecting slaves for the afterlife. This chilling message amplified public fear and media frenzy. More letters and ciphers followed, each more audacious than the last. The killer adopted the name Zodiac in his second letter. He often included pieces of victims' clothing as proof, further terrifying the public and frustrating investigators. His distinctive crosshair symbol became synonymous with his reign of terror. This symbol appeared on his letters and was even drawn at a crime scene. It remains one of the most recognizable and disturbing elements of the Zodiac legend. The Zodiac's attacks escalated in September 1969. Brian Hartnell, 20, and Cecilia Shepard, 22, were picnicking at Lake Berryessa. The killer, wearing a hooded executioner-style costume with his crosshair symbol, approached them. He tied them up and stabbed them repeatedly. Shepard tragically died from her injuries, while Hartnell survived. The killer then called the Napa County Sheriff's Office, confessing to the crime. This brazen act demonstrated his desire for notoriety and control. Just weeks later, on October 11, 1969, taxi driver Paul Stein, 29, was shot and killed in San Francisco. This was the Zodiac's only confirmed urban murder. Witnesses saw a man fleeing the scene, providing a composite sketch that became iconic. The Stein murder was particularly significant. The killer sent a piece of Stein's blood-stained shirt to the San Francisco Chronicle. This act of defiance and proof further cemented his terrifying presence in the public consciousness. Over the decades, numerous individuals have been considered suspects in the Zodiac case. Each theory, while compelling, has ultimately lacked definitive proof. This absence of a clear culprit fuels endless speculation and true crime discussions. Arthur Lee Allen remains the most prominent suspect. A convicted child molester, Allen lived in Vallejo and matched some physical descriptions. He owned a Zodiac brand watch and had a history of violence and disturbing fantasies. Allen was extensively investigated, his home searched, and his handwriting analyzed. However, forensic evidence, including fingerprints and DNA, never conclusively linked him to the crimes. He consistently denied involvement until his death in 1992. Another intriguing suspect was Richard Gaikowski, a former journalist. His physical appearance and a history of mental health issues aligned with some aspects of the case. He also had connections to the Bay Area during the Zodiac's active period. Gaikowski's potential involvement was explored by independent researchers. They pointed to linguistic similarities in his writings and the Zodiac letters. However, like Allen, no concrete evidence ever tied him directly to the murders. Lawrence Kane, a convicted felon, also emerged as a suspect. He was known to have been in the vicinity of some of the attacks. His criminal history and a possible connection to Darlene Ferrin added to the intrigue surrounding him. Gary Francis Post was recently named a suspect by a team of cold case investigators. They claimed to have found new forensic evidence and decoded parts of the Zodiac ciphers. However, law enforcement agencies have not officially confirmed these claims. The sheer number of potential suspects highlights the difficulty of the investigation. The Zodiac's ability to evade capture, coupled with the passage of time, has made definitive identification incredibly challenging. Each suspect adds another layer to this complex puzzle. The Zodiac Killer case remains open for a confluence of reasons. The era in which the crimes occurred played a significant role. Forensic science was in its infancy compared to today's advanced techniques. DNA analysis, for example, was not available. Early investigative missteps also contributed to the lack of resolution. Communication between different law enforcement agencies was not always seamless. This sometimes led to missed connections or delayed information sharing across jurisdictions. The killer's cunning and meticulous planning were also key factors. He chose secluded locations, often attacked at night, and left minimal forensic evidence. His taunting letters were designed to mislead and confuse, adding to the complexity. The Zodiac's ability to disappear after each crime was remarkable. He seemed to vanish into thin air, leaving behind only his cryptic messages. This ghost-like quality made him incredibly difficult to track and apprehend. The sheer volume of false confessions and tips also hampered the investigation. Many individuals sought notoriety by claiming to be the Zodiac. This diverted valuable resources and time away from legitimate leads. The passage of time is perhaps the greatest adversary. Witnesses' memories fade, physical evidence degrades, and key individuals pass away. Each passing year makes solving the Zodiac case an even more formidable challenge for investigators. The Zodiac Killer's story continues to captivate audiences worldwide. His unsolved crimes, cryptic ciphers, and taunting persona make for compelling narratives. This enduring mystery is a goldmine for true crime content creators like you. From documentaries and podcasts to books and films, the Zodiac's legend persists. His story offers a unique blend of suspense, intellectual challenge, and real-world horror. It invites audiences to become armchair detectives piecing together clues. Understanding the nuances of this case is crucial for impactful storytelling. Delving into the victims' lives, the investigator's struggles, and the cultural impact adds depth. Your content can shed new light or simply keep the conversation alive. The Zodiac case serves as a powerful reminder of the limits of justice. It highlights the human fascination with the unknown and the dark side of human nature. This makes it an evergreen topic for engaging and thought-provoking content. By exploring the Zodiac, you're not just recounting facts. You're tapping into a collective human curiosity about evil and the pursuit of truth. This narrative power is what makes the Zodiac Killer an iconic figure in true crime. The Zodiac Killer remains an enigma, a shadow lurking in the annals of true crime. His story is a testament to the enduring power of unsolved mysteries. It challenges us to question, to analyze, and to never stop seeking answers. What are your theories? Which suspect do you find most compelling? The discussion around the Zodiac is as vibrant as ever. Your voice and perspective are valuable in keeping this crucial conversation alive. Now it's your turn to contribute to the narrative. Research further, analyze the evidence, and share your insights. Create your own video, podcast, or article exploring the Zodiac Killer. Use the hashtag Zodiac Mystery and tag us to join the global discussion. Let's keep the search for answers going together. The Detective Hound thanks you. Subscribe to True Crime Hound, hit the bell, leave a like, and see you at the next investigation.